Hi guys, welcome to my home tour. Come, let's dive into the details. So as soon as you enter my home, the first space that you see is the Mandir. So this entire space is specially designated as a Mandir space. Like you see, there's a beautiful marble murti of Krishna and Radha ji that I got customized from Paharganj, that's in Delhi. This is a pure marble murti, and there are 3 layer steps to it, which are actually drawers. So we keep all the puja ki samagri in these drawers, and it's been concealed in a way that it looks aesthetic as well. I didn't want a typical mandir that you get in the market, so I made sure I use the same kind of color that you see on the outer of it is similarly there in the 2 arches. Then talking about a small khanas that I have utilized. I actually made these khanas just for a decor purpose. So we have all these beautiful pieces, like I have this book that is written by my Nana ji, my dad's photo, Buddha, all the sacred pieces that you can have in the mandir, and they are solely made of brass. I actually had promised my Krishna ji, the time I get my first home, I'm going to make a special designated place for him, and here we are fulfilling that promise beautifully. So from the lights, like you see, there's a shankh light. It matches the entire vibe of it. There's purity, there's serenity, and there's a lot of blessings. So whenever I step into my house, this is the first thing I see, and this is the last thing whenever I step out of my house. So yes, come, I'll show you the lounge area. Then moving forward is the entire living area, where is the sofa, and you'll see a lot of beige, greyish colors, greenery, and a lot of contemporary shapes in my entire house. This black arched mirror is again in a very contemporary shape. So when I talk about the entire space is very minimalistic. The entire vibe of the house is very homey, and in fact, if you see the color palette of the house, it's completely greige. So greige is basically the combination of grey and beige color, which is a perfect neutral tone for your house because it adds a minimalism vibe. Also, it looks very royal when there's no sunlight. Then you'll also see a lot of profile lighting in my house. You won't see lamps or individual lights in my house. Except the false ceiling and the fixed lights, I have added profile lights. Be it the mandir, be it the mirrors, my console area, my bedroom, I'll give you a tour of that too. There are a lot of profile lighting. Even in my wardrobe, you'll see a lot of use of profile lighting. Talking about the sofa that I got customized from Panchkuya market. So I had a certain design in mind and I wanted it to come to life. And this is how it looks. The artwork that you see here is a mud artwork, so it costs a lot, so I decided to DIY. I have actually hand painted this entire DIY artwork, and if you see, again, there's a symmetry in the entire area. If you see, the back end of the sofa matches the total size of the wall art, which is 5 feet. So I have very meticulously planned every single design in the house. When it comes to shapes, when it comes to colors, everything was well researched before. Since there was no interior designer hired in the entire space, and every single piece has been curated personally by me. मैंने सारा भाग के to every single furniture market in Delhi. I have explored, I have researched, and then every single piece has been put together. Then moving forward is the entire balcony. I have kept it very colorful, very poppy. So my entire balcony has a very different vibe from the entire house. For the matter, this is my favorite place in the entire balcony. I sit here every morning, I sip my cup of coffee or chai. So this bench that you see, I got it customized from Amar Colony, Lajpat Nagar. It is made of complete pure wood because this had to be in the exterior of my house, so the durability has to be very strong. Then you see there's a waterfall Buddha. So I actually wanted to cover all the water pipes in my house in the balcony. So I filled it with a lot of planters and a waterfall Buddha to make it a little more serene. So whenever I get in the morning, it's filled with positivity. I see the Buddha, I sit on the jhula or the bench, I have my sip of coffee, and yeah, this is the coziest area of my house. So come inside, I'm going to show you more tour of my house. Then coming to this section, this is a completely gallery wall art. You can see the entire section again matches that greige theme, and then there are different kind of abstract arts in this, where there's a contrast of greige, black, and different kind of aesthetic and minimalistic colors. Then there's a section where my Alexa is kept there, And again, there's a very nice abstract ceramic vase. So you'll see a lot of ceramic sculptures and vases in my entire space. Then coming to this main accent wall, which is again from the family of greyish, but this is on the darker note. So it's a very nice slate grey color. There's a very beautiful metallic accent clock. There are beautiful abstract pieces like you can see. Now if you see, this is the only section that has gold metallic accents in it. Otherwise there's no gold in my entire house. Since there's a little less sunlight in this section, so I've added a little more darker theme so that it adds a royal touch. Since it's an open kitchen that flows through my living area, it's designed with a glossy finish to make it look richer and classier. So this segment has been made a little differently, but again, we have made sure to use the same tone of color that has been used in the entire space, just on the darker note. Come, I'll take you through my closet room, my bedroom, and the master bedroom. So this is my entire closet room where I get ready. And again, closet organizers, I have done a complete segment on what kind of closet organizers I must have in your wardrobe. Like there are a lot of hangings in my wardrobe. The color scheme has been maintained through the kind of hangers I have. Then there's an organizer shelf which is for my pull-out jeans. It's so much more easier. All the doors in my house are again in the walnut color. The wooden work in the entire house has been done in the same shade. Now come, I'll take you to my bedroom. So this is my entire bedroom space. It's the coziest little bedroom that I can imagine for myself. And like you see, it has a very rustic vibe to it. There's a cane wardrobe. I'm a little fond of minimalist aesthetics, so I decided to go for a wooden bed. Now talking about the decor part of the room, there's a clock which matches a very sleek wall design because I had a very sleek wall. The entire wardrobe is also black with a very beautiful rattan handle like you can see. And then this is the entire vibe of my room. I have kept it very rustic. I've kept it very boho. I wanted to keep it a little more Pinteresty. I love blacks, so I've added a lot of matte blacks on the bed, in my bed sheet, in my side table. There's an entire frame which says it's good to be home. I like to see it every day whenever I'm back from work. And yeah, this is my entire bedroom. It's a small space, but it's cozy. But here's where I sleep, watch my TV, my Netflix, and yeah, I go to bed. Now come, I'll take you to the master bedroom. So this is the master bedroom. So my mama's room is this one. And she didn't want any blacks in her room. The entire bed is cushioned bed. Again, the similar kind of door pattern that you see in my entire house. This is an attached washroom with the master bedroom. Mama has the entire fixed closet, which is again in grey. Again, she also has a separate balcony of her own. So I'm gonna say this is the most luxurious bedroom maybe in our house because my mama didn't want to go for a rustic feel. She didn't understand that. So I designed her bedroom in a certain way which it looks luxurious, more lit. And there's a lot of lighting play in this room which you don't see in my bedroom. That's her vibe, so I wanted to add her touch, also a little bit of my touch to match the entire aesthetic of the house. So guys, this was my home tour. It is a very personal space for me. That's why I never hired an interior designer. I didn't even go for any kind of collaboration. I wanted my first home to be very personal, very me. And you must be thinking कि मैंने rented space में इतना पैसा क्यों खर्च किया है? So for two reasons. Firstly, everything that you see, every furniture, everything is movable in my house. Everything can be dismantled and it can be moved to another place. And also the fact that this was my first home, so I wanted to make it a place where I feel like coming back, or I just feel like it's my home. And this balcony has the best view. It has a 180-degree view of the entire city. You can see, I can see the sunset, and even in the night time it looks absolutely stunning. So guys, if you like this video, if you find it informational, if you liked watching it, do hit the subscribe button. This is my first YouTube video ever. And yeah, I've been putting my home journey on my Instagram, but on YouTube this is the first time, so I hope you guys like it. Do let me know in the comments what do you think about it. I'll see you in another video.